So I've just bought this Cinelog 35 FPV drone and now I pretty much cannot use it at all. I'm waiting on parts, but hopefully it'll be back in the air soon. I'm gonna go through each of the accidents I have, which led to this drone being basically unusable. The first thing that happened is I hit just here and that cracked this top frame. You can see the super glue just there. I've just glued it back together until the new frame arrives. The thing that happened though was when that cracked, the prop was still going and then it pulled out one of the cables from its solder. In the process of soldering that one wire, which would have been a very simple job, we managed to burn through the connector for the O3, so I now have no video signal whatsoever on this drone. You can see just here where we've burnt through it, and it looks like it's kind of on the outside, but it's not, it doesn't work. If you watch my last video, you'll know that I'm an absolute beginner in this hobby, and yeah, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I have about 15 hours of experience on the sim, and I've just started flying this thing, and I now cannot fly it anymore until I fix it. Absolutely appreciate any tips, anything like that, anything you did when you started. I want to know. I'm gonna get better at this sport. I want to add it to my skill set, and I'm having so much fun doing it so far.
What happened was I was flying the drone like as normal, and then I just pressed the disarm button by accident. I have no idea how I did it. I think my finger was resting on that button and then I just pressed it. So the drone has just disarmed in the air while I was going quite fast and just dropped to the ground. I picked it up though and everything was totally fine, so I took it straight back out for another flight, pretty much just to make sure everything was okay. And then I decided to try and do a front flip type maneuver. So I went up super high to try and give myself heaps of room to try it, and then I pressed the disarm button by accident again. And this is just sickening to watch because it's so high up and it literally just falls straight to the ground. Yeah, I literally felt sick after doing this. It was just the worst feeling. I usually look after all my film gear so well, and yeah, a brand new drone falling straight to the ground and tumbling was like just quite sickening. Insanely, there was no recognizable damage from this accident, and I literally just charged the batteries up and flew it again the next day. I love these little sun flares that the O3 lens gives. It's actually pretty cool. It's probably just a bit of like oil scraped over the side of the lens, but yeah, looks cool. This is the town that I grew up in. I think it was the best place to ever grow up. It's just so perfect. Super warm, beautiful ocean and countryside. Not too many people around. It's so nice to be back here at the moment. These little kids were following me around, trying to chase the drone. Their mum thought it was hilarious. And I'm getting more comfortable now. I'm doing these little flips around the place. I'm going through the goalposts, getting a fair bit of speed, really just like building my confidence back up with the drone again after all the incidents from before. And now for the crash that led us to where we are now, which is not being able to fly the drone. So the incident that happens here, and it actually looks like it's not bad at all, but I don't know why there was so much damage from it. So we go through the goalpost here, and then there's this sharp left turn and bang right there. That is what did all the damage to my drone. It's really weird because the speed and the height is kind of nothing compared to what the other crashes were. But I think possibly the prop broke while it was in the air, which caused it to fly towards the ground, or the frame may have already been damaged and I just didn't notice it. battery did not last.